Hi guys, I'm White Witchly and this is my pick a card reading. So this week we are going to do a reading for what your deity has to tell you. And deity is very open, like this could be God, this could be guardian angels, this could be Aphrodite, Artemis, Lucifer, like whoever your deity is, this is the message they want to get across to you. So we have our three charms to pick from. We have the butterfly, the dragonfly, and the peacock. And I don't have my card piles out because, like I said in my last video, I like to shovel the cards, pull them all, do the reading, and then put them all back so every pile can have the same opportunity to get the same cards. So you're picking from the charms. We have group 1, the butterfly, group 2, the dragonfly, and group 3, the peacock. And I'll just let you look at them for just a little bit longer so you can pick, and then we will jump into the readings. And I also just want to say thank you so much for watching, and if you care to see more, like and subscribe, and I'd be thrilled for that. And anyway, so we will get to group 1. Hey guys, if you chose the butterfly charm, you are group 1 and this reading is for you. So let's flip over these cards and find out what your deity wants you to know. So first we have Nightingale Spirit, love is all around. That's some really nice energy right there, right off the bat. Moving on. Then we have our tarot cards. We have the Six of Crystals, Synergy and Gratitude. We have the Shaman, Divine Wisdom and Spiritual Power. And we have Two of Swords. We have Eight of Wands. And we have Nine of Wands. Okay, so right off the bat, this one kind of jumps out at me. So you're in a tough place right now. You're maybe hurting. You're kind of blocking yourself off from a lot of this loving energy that's around you. Possibly even from your deity. Like, this character here is crossed off, the cloak over his head, and he's ignoring all these gifts that these swans around him are giving. They're offering him up flowers, and there's all this beauty and the love that's just within his reach, and he's kind of closing his eyes and ignoring it. So I think that's definitely a big thing that's going on right now. So the next card is this Eight of Wands, and in the picture you can see she's blowing away these little dead dandelion fluffs, and so this is a really good really great imagery actually. She's blowing away these dead energies that no longer suit her. She's kind of getting ready to move on, making wishes on this old energy and getting ready for the new. So I think that's definitely a big part of what your deity is trying to get across here. So Nine of Wands. So this guy's just having a little bit of a break, but he's ready to charge with his army. Like, he's ready to take charge and to go forward on this quest. So I think your deity is really letting you know that she recognizes these hard times and this maybe heartbreak that you're facing, that she wants you to let go, and that now, although she knows that you might need some rest and recovery time, you do have full ability to go after and to change this energy. She's right there with you. So take your break, take your rest, and then charge forward. So next we have the Six of Crystals, Synergy and Gratitude, and the Shaman, Divine Wisdom and Spiritual Power. So I think your deity is saying, like, synergy, like she's always with you, like you guys are a pair, and she's always there, and she recognizes that you are thankful for her. She does recognize that. She recognizes maybe you've been leaving her offerings recently, and she's appreciative of that. Like she really feels gratitude towards how much energy you give her, and that's why she's there with you and why she's willing to give so much back. Or he. Sorry, I guess I'm bad at assuming. But so she or he is really grateful of the energy and possibly the offerings that you've been giving to him or her, and because of that, like, they're always with you, like they have your back. So shaman, divine wisdom and spiritual power. So again, they're wanting to tell you that, like, look, I'm this divine energy, like this all spiritual power, and I'm here for you. Like, I'm watching over you. I have your back. I'm right here with you, always above you, always there, always watching, and to come seek that knowledge and advice and everything from this person, this deity. So this deity is really caring, I think, whoever it is. Like, they really have your best interest at heart, and I think they're very kind deity. So the major messages, no surprise here, is moving on. So this really reiterates the fact that this deity thinks it's time for you to move on, to let go of these negative energies that you've been holding on to, this doubt, this fear, this grief, whatever it is. It's time to let that go and to move on to greater things. And his or her overall message to you is the nightingale spirit. So love is all around. So again, just a very loving deity who's really wanting to know that they have your back through these hard times that you're facing. They love and care for you, and they feel just as grateful to have you as you do to have them. So next, I think we're going to do some shells casting. So hold on while I grab these and shuffle them up, and let's lay these out. Okay, so right away, I'm getting, maybe it is a female energy. I don't know for all of you, but I think for a lot of you, this is a female deity. This is my female, my moon shell. So again, like wisdom, intuition, moon goddess, divine femininity, and then also closest to us, we have this little guy, and he's like protection and shelter and safety and outward, thorny exterior, but like this nice inside. So I think this is really just getting across the fact that that this deity has your back, like you're protected. He or she, most likely a she for a lot of you, is watching over you. So over here we have our little love shell. And foundations. So this building block and like home and safety and security on the inside, but the sturdy foundations. So I think again, like it's time for you to build off of this this new energy. Like, you're getting really old and you're starting new. You're building right now. I'd like to also point out that the farthest one, this shell, is actually the masculine. So I think that so it's least likely that this is a very masculine energy. So the energy that this deity gives off is very feminine. Whether they're female or not, they're giving a very like caring, a very caregiver energy here. So this one also jumps out at me, this little broken shell here, pretty close. So again, you're kind of broken, you're dealing with some hard things right now. There's some disruption, maybe heartbreak, and the deity is definitely recognizing that right now. And I think that's all I have for you, group one. So overall, very this loving, caring deity, and they want you to know that it's time to let go and to move on and to move past these difficult things that you've been dealing with for the past while. And with that, I will move on to group 2. Hi guys, so if you chose the dragonfly, you are group 2, and this reading is for you. So let's find out what your deity has to say for you. Group 1 had a really nice message, and I hope you guys do as well. So, I was only going to pull 1, but 2 jumped out. Otter Spirit, you are never alone. Owl Spirit, you see clearly now. This positive movement forward. And then we have Justice, Truth and Clarity. We have the Magician, Willpower and Creation. And then we have, another Justice, look at that. Queen of Swords and Ace of Cups. So, let's start here. So, I think you guys are going to be starting something new, or you're considering starting something new right now. So, you definitely have new beginning vibes going on. So, Queen of Swords. So, she's kind of about change. Like, she's, can be life and death and this balance. So, she's, creation and destruction, and kind of fits in with the starting something new, and also the Justice card Justice card with the balance. So Justice card. So again, I think your deity is telling you that to really look over the consequences of your decisions and this starting new and this thing that you're possibly beginning or mulling over. Like, they really want you to look at it from all different perspectives and really listen to intuition and really think it over and look deep within yourself. And the Magician and again Justice. So this really looking over and weighing your options and looking at consequences and rewards and all of that. They really, that's important for them, that you do this in this decision, whatever it is, whatever you're creating or deciding. They really want you to look it over and look at it from multiple viewpoints and to really find what's best for you. The Magician, so willpower and creation. So I think they want you to know that, like, they're there and they're going to help you bring magic into the situation, whatever it is you choose. They're there and to let their divine energies flow through you, and to help you create this opportunity that you want, this thing that you want. They're there for you, and they're going to help you bring it to fruition, whatever it is that you decide. They're there, but they really do want you to look over it. So positive movement forward. So whatever this thing that you're starting, I think it is going to be good for you. There's probably some things that you're maybe mulling over, and they do want you to mull those over and decide, is this really best? But I think this is kind of hinting towards that it will be good for you, whatever it is that you're starting or deciding. It's going to be a good movement. Actually, I'm going to pull this out. So next we have Owl Spirit. You see clearly now. So again, really, they want to get this message across that, like, you really need to look and to trust your judgment and your intuition, and maybe that they're sending that to you. I'm getting a lot of bird energy here. So your deity could have something to do with birds. Like we have our crows here and an owl. And possibly they come to you in the form of a bird, or you feel connected. They're, maybe tied to air. these crows and ravens and this owl. So large predatory birds. So maybe this is kind of a tough deity, like, yeah. And then also the otter spirit, you are never alone. So just reminding you that they're always with you, and possibly watching you, and with the help of birds. Like maybe pay more attention. I'm really getting that they have something to do with birds, and this is maybe how they communicate, or they watch you. But you're never alone. Like, they're always there with you. They're always watching. They don't leave you. So even if you think maybe like they've abandoned me, like, why am I going through these rough times? It's possibly because there's a lesson, and they want you to learn something. So you have that judgment, that this ability to see right from wrong, and trust your intuition. So I think they may be a little tough love on you, but you are never alone. So they're always there watching, and they always have your back. And so I think we will cast our shells. So I'm just gonna take these guys here, and these two didn't even want to come with me, so maybe ignore those. So, okay, let's see what we have here. Oh, actually, so we have this nurturing energy with the never alone. So again, they really, oh, and this one as well. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is like the love shell, and then we have like our nurturing, like our feminine, almost motherly energy, and these pathways. So definitely, like, with the, you see clearly now, like on the birds, I'm again getting that, like, they definitely have something to do with birds here, and you're never alone, and this divine, this nurturing energy, this love, is really coming out in these cards here, and then this pathways, like, so no matter your path, again, like, no matter what you choose, they're going to be there for you, and help you bring it to fruition. The magician here. Then we have this masculine energy on the magician, and protection. So they have this masculine and feminine energy. So they're a little tough love. Like, I don't know if this is a male or female deity, but they have kind of both energies. So they have very tough protective energy, again, the protection shell, and they also have this loving, nurturing energy. Over here we have this dual nature. So again, they have both of these energies, and it's both important that they're there. So this protective and nurturing energy. And then we have this shell, and this one's upside down. So this is kind of like hidden patterns and cycles, and it's upside down. So I think maybe this means that things aren't hidden right now, like, or if they are, it's just below the surface, like with this justice and even the Queen of Swords, like trusting your intuition, and weighing the decisions, and kind of looking close at yourself and your own feelings, to find your hidden pathways that maybe not so hidden. So overall, you have a really caring deity who's with you no matter what, and who wants you to really weigh both sides of whatever you're starting, whatever you're trying to decide. Really weigh your pros and cons, and just go over it. And they want you to know that you're never alone, and that they'll give you the ability to see what path you should take, and potentially keep your eye out for birds, because that might be the way that they're watching you, that they're, keeping track of you, keeping their eye on you, maybe even sending you messages. Yeah, and I think that's it for you, Group 2. So really exciting read, and we'll move on to Group 3. Hey guys, so if you picked the Peacock Charm, you are Group 3, and this reading is for you. So let's dive in and see what our deity has to say to us. So let's flip these cards over. We have Hawk Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. We have the Sacral Chakra. And then these, I was pulling two for the other groups, but we had a third one jump for you guys. So we have 5 of Acorns, Challenge and Growth. We have the Magician. This popped up in another group. And the 4 of Feathers, Sanctuary and Rest. And then we have our Shadowscapes Tarot. We have the Magician again, Double Magician, 10 of Wands, and the Hermit. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is that you've been feeling pretty burdened by stuff lately. Maybe it's your responsibilities, but something's going on and you feel like maybe it's too much for you. Like it's a lot. You know, you're trying to hold it all together. You're trying to hold it all up. But this thing is weighing down on you. And I think it's something being put on you by maybe other people or a situation. But it's not something that you have to be in. I don't think. It's something that's going on because your deity wants to tell you that it's time to be a hermit, basically. It's time to step away from these responsibilities, these things that are holding you down, and to focus on yourself, to do some inner diving on what you want and what you need right now. And then we have our Double Magician cards. So, I dropped a shell. So our Double Magician cards are telling us that our deity wants us to know that they're there for us and they're going to help us bring the magic in a situation, to create and to draw in this magic that will maybe help us feel better about whatever's burdening us right now. So they're there to help you create and to let this divine energy flow through you. And this is really important, like a really important message they're trying to get across, because it pops up again with the Spirit is that they want to guide you right now. They really want to take a hands-on action and to help you deal with whatever this burden is. They want you to rely on them with magic and with guidance and all of that. So challenge and growth. So again, like you're going through a challenge right now, and it's time to maybe step away and focus on yourself and grow and learn more about yourself and what you really want. And yeah. And then 4 Feathers, Sanctuary and Rest. So it ties in very well to the Hermit card. It's time for you to step away, to take that break, to put down some of the load you're carrying, some of the burdens. Just step away from them for a moment and rest and recover from that and really work on your spirit. So then we have the Sacral Chakra. And the Sacral Chakra is a lot about emotions and personal growth and this, you know, feelings of love and it is about sensual desires too, but I think more so here it's more the personal and emotional growth. And they're saying that's really, really important right now for you, is this emotional and personal growth. And finally, again, we have Let Spirit be your guide. So they really want you to know that they're there for you and they want to take a hands-on role, but you have to invite them in and to work with them maybe a little bit more. Maybe you've not been feeling well because you've been burdened, or you've been feeling a little depressed and you haven't been doing as much, you know, working with your deity because of this. And they want you to know that, like, they really want to be there for you, but you need to invite them in and you need to let them in and maybe work with them a little bit more so they can come help you with this. They can come let their magic flow through you and be your guide right now. So we'll just do our shells now. I'm just gonna kind of dump these out. Okay, so let's kind of look here. Okay, so pathways. So I think you're on a specific path right now, and it's maybe time to take that detour, that hermit, the go rest. We have this protection shell, so they want you to know that like they have your back, and again, like they want to be here for you, but maybe you're not letting them right now, or you haven't been working with them all that much, and they haven't been able to intervene. So at the forefront, we have this masculine fire like energy. So there's a chance that for a good chunk of you, this deity is maybe male, or is maybe just very like energetic and protective, maybe a warrior of some kind. And so here we have, far away from us, we have this foundation's shell flipped over, and I think it's, you know, your foundation right now is kind of shaky because you've been holding all of this stuff up, and you don't feel like you can hold it very much anymore, like any longer. Yeah. And then so here we have kind of hidden meaning and patterns and things that you're missing, and I think maybe it's just actually your deity. Like you haven't been paying them that much attention, or they've been kind of on a back burner, but they're there for you, and maybe you've been missing some of their messages. So hopefully this will get it through loud and clear. And I think this broken shell landed on your sacral chakra, and there's a potential that, I mean, it's a chakra that is unbalanced right now. Like this is a broken chakra for you possibly, and it's something you need to work on, which is again why it's popped up in here, like the sacral chakra and these emotions and this personal growth and confidence and pleasures, like, you know, pleasing yourself, these simple pleasures in life, like you're not paying them attention. Like this is broken right now. And I think that's all I have for you, group 3. So overall, it looks like your deity wants you to know that whatever you've been holding up, whatever you've been doing, like step back, take that time for yourself, really like rest and recover, and to maybe contact them and work with them a little bit more, because they want to help you with this burden, this growth, this change that you're going through, and they need you to let them. So I think that is it for you, group 3, and that concludes our reading. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you another time.